are starting off with one of the best goalkeepers you can get in this Serie A, and that is Samir Handanovic. They played at home in the Giuseppe Meazza against Sassuolo, and Sassuolo was a lot better. The game ended in a 0-0 draw, but this man, Handanovic, made 7 saves for Inter Milan and was their man of the match. Borussia Mönchengladbach, they played away against Bayer Leverkusen with a new coach Peter Bosz, and Leverkusen was a lot better. They got chance after chance, but Jan Sommer was unbeatable, and Borussia Mönchengladbach, they stole the victory with a 1-0 win with 11 saves of the goalkeeper Jan Sommer, who will be up for yet another inform card. I could have selected a lot of goalkeepers from the league. Butella, he played a great games for Angers. Mandanda made 4 saves for Olympique Marseille, but I went for the goalkeeper of Toulouse, Reina, because in a 1-0 win away from home, he managed to get a clean sheet with 5 saves. For the very first time with the goalkeepers in my team after prediction video, I've selected a goalkeeper that lost a game, and that is Esser of Hannover 96. He made 13 saves in one game. They lost because they conceded 1 goal, and in a 1-0 loss, getting a goalkeeper in team of the week, it would be very special, but believe me, if you saw the game, it was just as good as David Gea last week. We are moving on with the center backs, and there we have Laurent Koscielny. Everybody thought it was over and out for Koscielny at Arsenal, and he was linked with a winter move away from the club, but he revived his career at Arsenal with 1 goal against Chelsea in a 2-0 win. He scored with his shoulder. He tried to manage to score a header goal. He missed. Header goal, nope. Shoulder goal, yep. Clean sheet, goal for Koscielny is a team of the week guaranteed. Sime Blondelle, he is playing for KAS Eupen in the Belgian Pro League, and from the center back position, this man did something very spectacular. He managed to pick up 2 goals in their win. Talking about 2 goals in one game for a center back, there we have the former Hoffenheim player, and that is Schär for Newcastle United. He was the goal machine, and imagine that, a center back scoring 2 goals in the Premier League. You know enough. Team of the week coming in. Angela, he is playing for Charleroi, Sporting Charleroi, and they got a very big win in the Belgian Pro League. I believe they played away against Club Brugge, one of the biggest clubs in that competition, and they picked up a 1-0 win, and Charleroi is surprising everybody because at the moment they're 4th in the league. Then the last center back in this episode is Koke. He played for Schalke, he played for Sevilla, he won consecutive European leagues, and now he's playing for Levante, and they played in a 3-4-3 system. He played as the left center back, and he managed to pick up 1 goal in that 1-0 win. The first fullback in this episode is instantly something special because Caligiuri from Italy and Schalke could become a Gullit member, because a Gullit team member is a player that has all the stats 80 or higher, and he is so close with his second inform card he can get it. Started off as a right winger, got a first inform for a right wing back. This weekend he played as a right back, and he picked up 2 goals, 1 from the penalty spot and 1 other goal. Santiago Arias is one of the 2 players of Atletico Madrid. There is also another player on the other fullback position, and Santiago Arias, the former PSV Eindhoven player, he managed to pick up 1 goal and a clean sheet for Atletico Madrid. Manchester City was having big problems on the left back position. Fabian Delph, Mendy, they couldn't play, so there was Danilo, normally a right back, but from that left back position he played a great game, and he also managed to pick up a goal. So a clean sheet, a goal for Danilo. If you count all those things together, it might be good enough. Also Kyle Walker got 1 assist. By the way, I think they conceded 1 goal. It was 3-1 in that game, so not a clean sheet, but a goal for Danilo. For a very long time, Barcelona was looking to drop points at home in the Camp Nou against Leganés, but then Lionel Messi, he came on the pitch in a 1-1 game, and he finished the game a 3-1 win, 1 goal by Messi, but Jordi Alba, he was the big man with 2 assists, and already another inform card might be coming up for this 89 rated left back. Diego Dalot might be a little bit of a long shot. He played outside of his normal position, but he picked up 1 assist in the win for Manchester United. So playing outside of his normal position might be a good idea by EA to give him that special inform card. From a player that played in Manchester to a former Manchester player, but Kolarov played for City and Diego Dalot is playing for United. Kolarov got 1 goal for AS Roma Serbia. They didn't keep a clean sheet, but he could be up for the second inform card already. Another great season so far for Kolarov of Serbia. Who remembers Gil Clichy? So many players with a history with Manchester City and Manchester United. Clichy played for Arsenal, he played for Manchester City, and now he is the left back of Istanbul Başakşehir, the leaders of the Turkish league, and from the left back position he picked up 1 goal. As I told you with Santiago Arias, there will be 2 players of Atletico Madrid in the episode. Arias 1 goal, Lucas Hernandez 1 goal. Arias didn't pick up a single inform card, Lucas Hernandez did in Team of the Week 1 or 2, so I think if they have to choose, they will go for Arias instead of Lucas Hernandez, although I would love to see this man getting another amazing upgrade. Boom! Casemiro's goal! What a hit that was! It was a rocket, it was a grenade, it was unbelievable. He decided to game a 2-1 win for Real Madrid, and he scored the winning goal in that match. An unbelievable strike by Casemiro. He's one of the 2 players of Real Madrid in the episode, but this man deserves it for scoring a legendary goal. I think not a lot of you guys have ever heard about Diamanka, and to be totally honest, I never heard of him before, but looking into the stats of this weekend, I saw that Diamanka picked up 2 goals from the CDM position. If we're talking about players that picked up 2 goals for their team, Leon Goretzka with a 1-2 watch card. I invested in 10 Goretzka cards when he scored his first goal for Bayern Munich this weekend, and I was so happy to see at the end of the game he picked up 2 goals, so that means a big profit for me and everybody that invested in Leon Goretzka, his 1-2 watch card. And when I thought I couldn't get any happier, I saw that also Axel Witsel could be up for a second upgrade on his 1-2 watch card. I have them both in my Bundesliga squad on the center midfield position. I bought Witsel at the start, 82 rated 1-2 watch, already was upgraded to 84, and this weekend he was the match winner in a 1-0 away win for Borussia Dortmund. So man, this weekend could be rocking for my Bundesliga team and my money and coins in the game. Maybe a lesser known player is Mokotjo. He played for Feyenoord, maybe you know that team in the Dutch Eredivisie. Now he's playing in the lower leagues of England, and from the center midfield spot he picked up 2 goals. Besides Casemiro, also Luka Modric is on the list of candidates to pick up a team after week 19 card. He also got 1 goal in that win for his team Real Madrid, so it will be either Luka Modric or Casemiro. I don't really care because I think both players really deserve it. One of the players that is really making name for himself is Duda of Hertha BSC. This man started off as a horrible card, but he is one of the best camps in the Bundesliga. This weekend he was added again, on fire with 2 goals. It might be a long shot, but also Paul the Beast Pogba was on the score sheet yet again. Yeah, he scored a penalty goal, but you never know with EA, they might favor Paul Pogba to sell even more packs. Ante Rebic is one of my personal cheap players in the FIFA 19 game, but his inform card from the camp position might be even a lot better. 1 goal, 1 assist. Is it good enough? Maybe guys, I'm not quite sure, but I think Rebic will get it from the camp position. From the camps, we are switching over to the wingers, and the first one is Onyekuru. The loanee of Everton is playing for Galatasaray, and with Gary Mendes Rodriguez leaving the club, he is their new star player, and he showed that with a bloody hat-trick. Danilo is my #1 favorite to get it for Manchester City. Kyle Walker also got 1 assist, so maybe Walker, but also Leroy Sané was the big man in that game. 1 goal, 1 assist. Normally he won't get it over Danilo, but he deserves a shout out in this video. What a game it was for Paris Saint-Germain against Gincourt, a 9-0 win, and we have 3 players featuring in the video, and the first one is Neymar Jr. He played a little bit as a left forward or as a cam, so I'm not quite sure what position he will get. He picked up 2 goals, 1 assist, but it might not be good enough in this amazing team of the week. Can you imagine that? And here is one of the reasons why Neymar Jr. could miss out on a team of the week spot, and that is Edison Cavani. The goal machine of Uruguay managed to pick up 3 goals, 1 assist, and he is one of the 2 top favorites of Paris Saint-Germain to make it into team after week 19. Diego Jota normally is a winger for the Wolves, but this weekend he played as a striker, and OMG, he was in a great shape in his new position because Jota managed to pick up a hat-trick, and one of the goals was the winning goal in the dying seconds of the game, assisted by Raúl Jiménez. For the very first time in my videos, I've selected 3 players on 1 position. That are Serrarens of the Graafschap. I also put in Petersen of FC Emmen, and we have also the striker of Heerenveen, Sam Larsson. I will tell you very fast that I think 1 player of the Eredivisie will get a team of the week spot, nothing more than that. Petersen, he scored 2 goals as a super sub against PSV Eindhoven. Sam Lammers picked up 2 goals, 1 assist against Ajax in the arena, in the Johan Cruyff Arena. And then we have Serrarens, and he scored a hat-trick against Fortuna Sittard. All amazing performances, but in this team of the week, I think only 1 can make it. Talking about amazing players, hold on to your seatbelts with Mohamed Salah. 2 goals, 1 assist in a thrilling game against Crystal Palace, a 4-3 win. The Egyptian king did it again for Liverpool. Maybe not a lot of you guys have ever heard about Cook. He is playing for Walsall, but he deserves a spot in this team of the week because he picked up a hat-trick. Then with Zapata, we find the man of the weekend for Atalanta Bergamo. Zapata will get a 2nd inform card already because he scored 4 goals in 1 game in a tough league like the Serie A. Unreal. Ajaku or Ajaku, not quite know how to say that. He is playing for Strasbourg in the League 1. He got 2 goals, 1 assist against AS Monaco away from home, and he also got the action that caused Naldo being sent off after 7 minutes. So a great game for this man, but I think this week it could be about hat-trick heroes only. Talking about hat-trick heroes, Kylian Mbappe, 19 years old. If this is his baby card, looking to icons, how good will he become if he will reach his prime? Will he become world's best? Nobody can tell. Messi, Ronaldo, 19 years old, also destroyed all the opponents they faced. Kylian Mbappe, just like Cavani, picked up a hat-trick for Paris in that 9-0 win. If you are watching my videos often, you know James Collins of Luton Town is quite a lot of times in my videos. He's scoring a lot of hat-tricks, and he did it again. A very promising player, if you have a team from the Portuguese league, is Suarez. Not Suarez, but Suarez. He is playing for FC Porto, and you can guess it, guys, this man managed to get a hat-trick. That takes us to the last player in this episode, the one to watch, the hero Cristiano Ronaldo. And some people might say, Viva, what is going on with Ronaldo? What did Juventus do? Well, guys, midweek they played a Super Cup game against AC Milan. They won it 1-0, another prize for Juventus, and Ronaldo scored the only goal in that game. And sometimes EA is using a player that does great in that final, as a hero card that will be added in Team of the Week. So I can't gamble that Ronaldo won't be in it because he never received a special card so far this season. So this could be it. Of course, Team of the Year, but I talk about FIFA 19. So I think he should get that card because scoring a goal in the final makes you become a hero for sure. So let me know, guys, in the poll, who is your personal favorite about all those superstars? Salah, Neymar, Pogba, Modric, Ronaldo, Cavani. You let me know it in the poll, guys, and drop it down in the comment section. If you love the video, and I hope you do, and I know you do, guys, give me a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and put on that notification bell if you want to join the amazing team Viva la FIFA. I thank you all for watching. You guys are the best in the world, and as you know, for me, keep it cool, keep it real, and ciao for